So, let's talk about the Rebel AI formula. You've heard all the AI hype, right? It feels like everyone is scrambling to figure out how to use AI to make money. But what if they're all looking in the completely wrong place? What if the real secret isn't in using AI at all, but in something else entirely? Today, we're going to break it all down. And this quote, right here, just nails it. It really gets to the heart of the whole idea. While the masses are out there chasing the latest AI side hustle, this quote suggests there's a small group, totally behind the scenes, making serious money from the AI boom itself. Think about that. But, okay, let's back up for a second. Why does a system like this even need to exist? Well, it probably comes down to one single word, the grind. Does that sound familiar? If you're watching this, I'm guessing you've been there, hitting a wall, feeling like you're spinning your wheels trying to make something happen online. I mean, does this list give you a little bit of PTSD? Maybe you tried affiliate marketing, where you spend months setting everything up for what, a $5 commission? Or you jumped into dropshipping and just got buried in headaches. And crypto? Don't even get me started. It's a total roller coaster, right? And the courses. You just end up with a hard drive full of videos, but no closer to making real money.
This is a huge mindset shift. The person behind this system basically says, hey, listen, it's not you, you haven't failed. The argument is that the game itself was rigged from the very beginning. You were actually set up to fail.
And here's exactly what that means. Just look at this breakdown. The old way demanded things most of us just don't have, a massive audience, a perfect product, or just insane luck with timing. But the Rebel AI way, it's positioned as a skill, something you can actually learn, something that takes just 20 to 30 minutes a day, with clear targets, where the system itself does the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so this is where we get to the absolute core of the whole thing. It's all built around this really smart analogy that they call the AI gold rush. And this is brilliant, honestly. You know the story of the gold rush, right? Most of the people digging for gold went home with absolutely nothing. But the folks who got filthy rich, they were the ones selling the picks and shovels. Well, today, it's the exact same thing. Everyone's scrambling to use AI. They're the miners. This system says, forget that. We're going to focus on the companies selling the picks and shovels, the ones making the actual chips, the processors, the guts that make this whole AI revolution possible. And we are not talking about a small market here. Just look at these numbers. Today, it's already a massive $757 billion market. But the projection? By 2034, we're looking at $3.68 trillion. That is insane growth, nearly 5 times bigger in less than a decade. And this isn't some random guess. This is based on solid research from big players like McKinsey. So you're probably thinking, okay, a $1 trillion market sounds great, but how on earth do I get a piece of that? I'm not some Wall Street genius. Well, that's the key. The system presents this not as some complicated trading scheme, but as a simple, almost robotic skill, something you can just learn and repeat. It literally boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, you scan a pre-made list of these pick and shovel stocks, looking for one very specific pattern. That's it. Second, you create what they call a profit package. All that means is you decide your risk and your profit goal right up front. No guesswork. And third, you just let it run. The system is designed to cash you out automatically when you hit your target. It's all about taking the emotion out of the equation. Now, this is where the strategy gets really, really cool. Instead of just doing one trade at a time, you build what's called a rolling income basket. So you have a bunch of these little positions running at once, and because they all have different timelines, it's designed to create this steady, continuous flow of profits hitting your account. The analogy they use is perfect. It's like having a bunch of vending machines all over town, and each one pays you out on a different day. Okay, great theory, great analogies, but does it actually work in the real world? I mean, that's the only question that really matters, right? So let's get into the proof, the actual performance numbers. The number that just jumps off the page is this, 84.4%. That is the verified win rate over 4 years across hundreds and hundreds of trades. The key thing to get here is that this isn't gambling. When you have a number like that backing you up, you're not guessing. You're working with a real statistical edge. So what does an 84% win rate actually translate to? Well, here are the real annual returns from the strategy. You see that consistent growth. But what's really impressive to me is 2022. The whole market was tanking that year, and this strategy still pulled in a massive return. That shows it's got some serious resilience. But hey, numbers are one thing. What about real people? Check out this from James O'Brien. He says after just 11 months, he handed in his notice. He actually left his job. He says, quote, "The freedom is real. The 85% win rate is real. This is actually it." Wow. And for all you analytical people out there, listen to Priya, who's an engineer. She says, I need to see the math. And for her, it checked out. 61 winners and just 10 losses. I love how she puts it. The system isn't magic. It's statistics, and statistics don't lie. All right, so how do you actually learn how to do this? Well, it's all delivered through a live masterclass. And they've made the entry point, well, just wait till you see this. Okay, get ready for this. The list price for the whole package is almost $3,000. But right now, it's $29. Just $29. That's a 96% discount. It's pretty clear this is what they call a foot in the door offer, to get a ton of people to see how powerful this is live. And for that $29, look at everything they are throwing in. You get the 3-day live training plus 2 extra bonus days. You get into their private Discord group. You get all the transcripts, cliff notes, and Ask Me Anything session. They even give you an extra seat for your partner or spouse for free. And, of course, you get replay access. I mean, they are really stacking the value here to make it a total no-brainer. So this all leads to the final question, doesn't it? Is this actually for you? Let's tackle what's probably the biggest doubt holding you back right now. And that question is almost always this one. But I have zero trading experience. I know nothing about this stuff. Can I really do this? It's a totally fair question. For most people, this world seems super complicated and intimidating. And the answer they give is a huge, confident yes. In fact, they argue that beginners often do even better. And why is that? Because you're a blank slate. You don't have any of the bad habits or old ideas that some experienced traders might have. You can just come in, learn the simple steps, and follow the recipe. Now, one last really important detail. This isn't some pre-recorded course you can just buy whenever you feel like it. It's a live event, and it is time sensitive. Registration is open right now, but it slams shut Sunday at midnight. The whole thing kicks off live on Monday morning. And because it's live, the seats are definitely limited. So let's wrap this all up. The Rebel AI formula is a system for playing the AI boom in a much smarter way, focusing on those pick and shovel companies. It's taught as a simple mechanical skill that has a ridiculously high verified win rate. If this sounds like the kind of unfair advantage you've been looking for, you need to check out the masterclass. The link is right down in the description for you to grab your seat before they're all gone. Oh, and one last thing. As a special bonus just for me, if you decide to sign up through my link, I'm going to give you my personal suite of internet marketing tools valued at over $5,000 absolutely free. So click that link, secure your spot, and get my massive bonus. Don't wait on this, because those seats will fill up fast. Thanks for tuning in.